Everyone talks about divine timing, but nobody actually understands how it works on a metaphysical level. And here's the thing, your manifestations aren't being delayed by the universe, they are being delayed by your relationship with time itself. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to transform your relationship with universal timing and collapse the space between you and your desired reality. So let's buckle up. First thing you need to understand is something fundamental about time. Time isn't what you think it is. It's not linear, it's not fixed, and most importantly, it's not real. Sorry to break it to you like this. Time is not real. But think about this. When you are waiting for your manifestation, where exactly are you waiting in time? When you are hoping things will work out, where are you projecting this hope into time? Now, check this out. And this is where most people can get it completely wrong. When you are constantly checking to see if your manifestation is coming or if it's here, constantly wondering when, right? You are actually creating resistance in the quantum field or creating resistance with source. See, the universe doesn't operate in time. It operates in frequency. Remember that. The universe doesn't operate in time, it operates in frequency. When you are living in linear time, that's linear time, you are literally vibrating at a frequency that pushes your manifestation away from you. You are in that moment operating in the realms of the third dimensional space and fourth dimension, not in the fifth dimension. Here's what's actually happening on a metaphysical level. Every time you check if your manifestation is coming, you are broadcasting two frequencies. First is the frequency of not having. The second is the frequency of being stuck in time. Think about this. Have you ever noticed how time seems to slow down when you're waiting for something? Waiting for your Uber, when you're drunk, or waiting for the oven to finish your food. I don't know. And do you notice how time seems to speed up when you are in flow? That's because time is literally responding, listen carefully, to your frequency. Now, the materialist would say, look, I'll believe it when I see it. But that's the old model of reality. It's like trying to drive forward in your car while only looking at the rearview mirror. You are using the past to navigate your future. Now, listen carefully to what I'm about to say because it gets even deeper. Your relationship with time isn't just psychological. It's actually affecting your ability to collapse quantum waves of possibility into your desired reality. Because when you are stuck in linear time, you are stuck in Newtonian physics, the laws of three-dimensional reality. When you are trying to predict things, that's the whole point of the Newtonian world. It's the land of the predictable, right? But manifestation happens in the quantum realm of reality. In the Newtonian world, we can calculate when the plane will actually arrive to its destination. And so, how do we collapse time to bring our manifestations into the present moment? I'm glad you asked. First, you need to understand something crucial about this generous present moment. First principle is, and remember this please, you need to understand that your desired reality already exists. It's not something that needs to be created, it's something that needs to be accessed. And the only thing standing between you and your reality is your relationship with time. And here's what you need to do instead of waiting in time. Firstly, you need to stop living in what I call manifestation time. That's where you are constantly checking to see if your manifestation is working, if your technique worked, right? Wondering when it's coming. Looking for signs and synchronicities. That's a tricky one. Like, let me look for the signs and synchronicities because spiritual people told me to. But here's the thing. And remember what I'm about to say. The moment you start looking for signs, you are admitting to the universe that you don't believe it's already done. Got that? Second, you need to enter what I call timeless alignment. This is where you collapse time into the present moment. How? By living as if your prayer is already answered. That's so simple. That's from Neville Goddard. But here's where most people mess up. They try to pretend they have they pretend that they have their manifestation. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about literally shifting your frequency to match the version of you who already has it. You are wearing it. Shifting your frequency, that your identity has shifted as well. That who you believe you are at your core, with emotional conviction, the intensity of your emotions to your beliefs, goals, or actions, right? That's what emotional conviction is. The habitual ways you think, how you talk to yourself, the inner dialogue, your beliefs and assumptions and behaviors, the actions you take consistently to reinforce that frequency. That is what you're aligning to. Think about this. If you already had what you already wanted, would you be checking your phone for signs? I don't know, checking the environment for signs, wondering when it's coming, trying to figure out how it's going to happen? You wouldn't. You'd be in a completely different frequency altogether. You'd be in what I call the frequency of completion. That was a big one, so I'm glad you're keeping up. Third, and this is where it gets practical. Every time you catch yourself waiting in time, I want you to say this. I just live my life as if my prayers is already answered. That is not an affirmation. That is a declaration. There's a difference to that. Now, let me show you exactly how to implement this in your daily life. And this isn't some theoretical concept. This is practical frequency work. So, every morning when you wake up, before you even check your phone, before you start looking for signs or remembering your problems, I want you to enter what I call the 0 point consciousness. This is where you exist outside of time completely. And there are no thoughts here. This is one of my favorite places to be in. Here's how you do it. Sit up straight. Don't be laying there like you're watching Netflix. And then close your eyes and mimic what you are doing before you go to sleep. Okay, for me, it's putting my awareness in the space behind my eyes, because there, when I do that before I sleep, there's no thought. And you gotta find out what it is for you, because this isn't a one size fits all. So mimic what you do before you sleep. And now from this 0 point consciousness, I want you to feel, not visualize, but feel the completion of your manifestation. This isn't about seeing it in your future. This is about feeling as if it's already been completed, a completed event. And remember that. And it's that simple. And your mind will try to talk you out of it because it's too simple. But this is what works for me and my clients. Now let me tell you something powerful. And this might trigger your old frequency, but you need to hear this. The universe isn't making you wait. You are making yourself wait by living in linear time. When you truly understand this, you'll stop asking when, you stop looking for signs, trying to figure out the how. You will stop living in that anxiousness of manifestation. Instead, you'll simply live as if your life, as if your prayer has already been answered. Because it is in the quantum field. It's already there. And before you ask in the comments about, will this work for a relationship, more money, a job, whatever it is, the universe doesn't care about what you're creating. It only responds to your frequency. Now, if you would like to work with me and see where all your blind spots are so you can actually easily create from your desired reality, link is in the description. And remember, time without the ability to collapse is just another prison.